Good morning. Hi, I'm Pam Fox. Thanks for watching my channel. So let's see, I'm getting ready to go to work this morning, and I wanted to do a quick kind of a shout out to my local T.O.P.S club. So T.O.P.S, if you've never heard of it, is taking off pounds seriously. And they asked me to come and join them this week and lead them in an exercise class. So I did that yesterday, and I have to say, it was a nice, there's about maybe 15 gals there and one gentleman, and they were extremely welcoming, extremely kind to me. So I just want to say hi and thank you everyone for your hospitality and your kindness. And when it was over, they gave me, which was much too kind and not necessary, they gave me this gift. And people usually accuse me of being not very easy to shop for, and so I was really surprised, which isn't, I don't know, maybe that's kind of true, but I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed this gift, and they didn't even know I was vegan. And so first of all, there was a lovely card here, but this, oh, it's backwards in the camera. Well, it says inspire, and it's just, it's just a canvas, and it's got the definition of inspire. And I really love this because it says to encourage somebody to greater effort, enthusiasm, or creativity to arouse a particular feeling in somebody. Latin, inspirare, to breathe, which I'm always telling my exercise patients to, or not, they're not patients, but clients, to breathe. So I love that, partially because this is the reason I have this channel. When I got well after starting a plant-based diet, I just felt like I couldn't keep that information to myself. My entire life, I've been the type of person who has a great sympathy for people who suffer, and for people in particular who are sick, and people even more in particular who are overweight. And so maybe that's part of the reason I got into the field I got into, which is exercise. My degree is in exercise physiology. And so I started this channel because I didn't think I'd be able to live with myself if I just kept that information to myself and just kept sharing it, with my husband or my daughter or my mom, And so what a great, way to share this with anybody that's looking for answers is YouTube. And so that's why I have this channel, is because I'm hoping my story will inspire others, and I want to be an encourager to others that plant-based nutrition is not that hard, and that you should try it. If you're sick and you think it might work for you, that's the only way you'll know, is to try it. And so that's my message on this channel, and I'm just trying to encourage you. And so I love this. I think this is really cool, and I'll find a cool place to put it, and I might even put it in my office at work. But it doesn't stop there. So also, I got these really cool tea towels, and I'm going to show each one of them. They're so cool. They have a real kind of a South, I don't know, like a Latin kind of a look to them, just the colors. But this, you can kind of see that it's persimmon, and then there's a persimmon on there. It's just kind of an old school ad. It says Granville Grocery Company down at the bottom, and it says persimmon, hand-picked, wholesome is healthy, tasty and tempting, 50 cents. I don't eat a lot of persimmons. In fact, I had my first persimmon this last year. You've got to eat them when they're ripe and really soft, but they're good. They're good. It's not something that's readily available where I live. So that's the first one. And this next one is artichoke, 25 cents. What a deal. Try finding an artichoke for 25 cents today. Same Granville Grocery Company. Who knows who they are? These are just tea towels. I can't wait to use them. They're going to be my good tea towels. And this last one, it's a set of 3. Pomegranate, 65 cents. So that's the Grand Poobah. So I'll have to admit, pomegranates, persimmons, and artichokes probably are some of the least of the plants that I eat, just because they're just not readily available where I live. They're usually more expensive. They're something you buy in season. But that just goes to show that on a plant-based diet, the variety is huge. And so when something like that does go on ad, like this last fall when the persimmons, when the price dropped down, that's the time to buy and enjoy them. And the rest of the year, eat your bananas or whatever is, plentiful at that time. But when, watch, when you go through your produce department, watch and see, always look and see what's, what's in season and what's on ad, and get to know your produce manager. They can help you understand what things are in which season and so forth. And they can even let you can ask, are these oranges going to be going on sale anytime soon? And if they're going on sale next week, they'll know, and they can, the price is going to drop next week. You can also, work deals with a lot of produce managers if you want to buy in bulk, like if you want to buy a whole box of oranges or a whole box of bananas and bring them home and let them ripen. That's a good thing to do too. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Get to know your produce manager. So yeah, there's a huge variety when it comes to plant-based nutrition. So just because you're eliminating the animal foods and the junk foods doesn't mean that you are, making this huge sacrifice. Zumba is going really well. I had Zumba last night and it was so much fun. So I think part of the reason, I'm always asking myself, why do you like Zumba so much? You're not very good at it. I think the reason I like it so much, one, I really do enjoy the loud music, the Latin music, but it's that learning a move, maybe the way you move a hip or a shoulder, and it connects, and you're like, oh, I'm doing it right, I got it. That feeling you have is like, oh, I did it. And the way it feels when your body is moving the way it's supposed to in a certain step. So I think that's what it is. And then as you learn, the steps more, then you can just kind of relax throughout the class. Not relax, but relax in terms of, oh, what is she doing? Oh, what is that? Oh, which way is she going? But relax in terms of not having to worry about, the technique or the form or the steps, and just move. And then just let your body, do its thing, and just kind of get into its groove. And the steps then become second nature instead of the primary focus, and then you just relax and kind of move with the music, and it just feels really good to dance. It really does. So Zumba is going great. I've got, I think, 6 more classes I calculated last night. It's not something I will do long term, although I would like to. It's $50 a month. I just can't see spending that when I can do it for free. It's on YouTube. So I think what I'll do is I will try to do it on my own when this class is over and see how it goes. And if I can, consistently, get up in the morning and do it on my own, then I will do that. And if I enjoy that as much as the class, because my husband was saying, you won't like it, because it's part of the enjoyment is being around other people and dancing with other people. And I thought, I don't think that's it. I really do think for me, it's just the music and getting those steps and feeling my body relax and just kind of start to get into that groove, and just the way it all feels. And of course, just the benefit of exercising and how I feel afterwards. And I think doing it in the morning I will enjoy even more, because I'll do it before work and then I'll go into work. I know when I was riding my bike last year to work every day, that just it started off my day beautifully, gave me so much just liveliness and energy and enthusiasm and joy. It just was wonderful. So whereas with the Zumba, I'm coming home at the end of the day after a long day of work, racing over to Zumba, coming home, stuffing in my dinner and then going to bed. So I think I'll like doing it in the morning. But anyway, that is yet to come. We shall see. So thanks again. Oh, and I wanted to say hi to Helen, because I found out later in the day yesterday when I was thanking her for this gift that she was the one that purchased these things, and she does know that I'm vegan. So thank you, Helen. Okay, so here are some of the foods that I've been eating this week. So this is another oatmeal bowl. Simply, these are, what do they call them? Steel cut oats, some flax seed there at the bottom, a handful of mixed, kind of a trail mix that has pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, some dried fruits, almonds, and Brazil nuts, and then of course my frozen cherries, and then a banana. Here, Dwayne and I went out for dinner on Friday night. We ordered an extra large pizza, vegan, so no cheese, no meat, just piled on all the veggies that we like that they had available, and it was actually really, really good. The sauce was just an olive oil cooked with garlic and onions, so had a lot of flavor. The next day we ate out at, a little restaurant in Cannon Beach called Sweet Basil's. And they have a lot of vegan options, and I love going there. I want to try them all. But this was a Creole bean soup. And then I had their mushroom sandwich panini, which was mushrooms, tomatoes. There was some baked soy in there. I can't remember what all was on it. Roasted red bell peppers. This was a great vegan coleslaw. Very tasty. And then more pizza. That's not sausage. That looks like sausage on there. That is a mushroom. And this is some more of my Starvation Alley cranberry juice, which is a concentrated local. It's a local organic cranberry farm, and they sell this concentrated unsweetened cranberry juice. So I just mix it with simple syrup, which is just some organic sugar dissolved in water. And then another burrito bowl. This one I didn't have time to eat in the morning, so I put it in a glass Pyrex and took it to work, and I ate it when I got to work during my stand-up staff meeting. For lunch, I made a big pot of this spaghetti this week, which was an entire package of pasta. This one was a corn and rice pasta, and I love green olives. They're one of my all-time favorite foods. I know this doesn't look appetizing to a lot of people, but I absolutely love green olives, and I like them in my spaghetti. So I had that for lunch, and then I had it for lunch again the next day. And then one night Dwayne made a really good vegan chili. And I had almost finished it. I added more avocado and then remembered to take the picture. So that's what that is. Really good. Thank you, honey. And then this is a banana smoothie with a scoop of, it's like a green powder. It's a powder you can buy of dehydrated greens that they dehydrate and make into a powder, and you can add them to your food. And then this is my banana on raisin toast. So I'm out of peanut butter. Ellie took my peanut butter with her back to college. Honestly, this was just as good. I actually found another jar of that Adams peanut butter in the refrigerator at work that I forgot I'd had. So I've been eating peanut butter again this week as well. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching.